The Yusuf was a candidate to be First Minister earlier on this year. He told an SNP leadership hustings event about the private and voluntary independent early learning childcare sector. He said, "I made it very clear that having engaged with the PVI sector that we have to have an equitable funding formula." Then he went on, "We have to nail down that fair funding formula because they tell me if we don't, then a number of those in the sector will shut down and we can't have that." So what progress has been made on that fair funding formula?
So I thank Billy Rowney for his question. Obviously, the Government has some really ambitious targets in relation to expanding our childcare provision. The PVI sector will be critical to that. We won't be able to do it with local authorities alone. And we also need to be mindful of the role of childminders. Oh, I thought I was quite quiet there. We also need to be mindful of the role of childminders in that respect. We published the financial sustainability check in the summer and we've committed in the PFG to giving the funding to enable child workers who are delivering ELC in private and third sector spaces to be paid at least £12 an hour from April of next year. I mean,
there's no doubt that £12 an hour will help, but the main problem is at the experienced staff level. So the nurseries are able to attract staff, but they can't keep them when they're at experienced level because they go on to other jobs in other sectors. So my concern is about the quality of the provision, and this isn't just about care, this is about education. So quality is one. And you're right, there's not that many nurseries have closed, but they are limiting their capacity, and I have lots of constituents who struggle just to get a place anywhere in terms of below 3- and 4-year-olds. So there is a real problem with capacity that's developing, but primarily it's about experienced staff, and I just hope that the system understands that and is going to address it when it comes to, I would hope, the budget for next year. Is that the plan?
I think we will need to address it, and that retention of staff within the PVI sector is hugely important.